Hello everyone, this is Hekios and I tell you how I do it, even if you don't care. Sorry if you can hear the movie in the background. I'm watching Wes Craven's New Nightmare right now. Well, we've got the Titans, we got Helios's legs pinned in just the right spot. I've actually tested where even when he's unglued, we plug him in, he holds his body up. And I've tested him off of the stand that I have him on. He works on pretty much any flat surface, which is awesome. And so now we're up to next, which is getting him glued on. So what we first gonna do is now we have the pin set up right there. Let's zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. And so we remove this pin. We place some glue in there. And place the pin in. Okay. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to apply some glue to the chassis piece, like so. Get a nice... Then we place this right there. Then we put a little glue inside here. And on the pin. Oh, he's a little bit eking out a little bit. And then we place him down. And come on. There we go. And we apply a little pressure, and there we go. Now he should be all pinned and ready to go. Let's see, let's just put his foot back on his... Sorry. His foot fell off his Chimera here, and I'm trying to get him back on so he'll sit. There we go. Okay, so now he sits proper. Now he's not entirely as I've positioned him in the post here. Like, his foot is there, I'll bring you out. Like, this back foot here, this one kind of sits on a funky angle, but whereas this toe here isn't actually touching the ground, but these two actually are. And here we go. And we're just gonna let the glue dry, so we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and we're going to continue with attaching the little details. We're going to attach the hip pistons to the leg here, so let us just begin with that. First, we're going to have to measure out, see how much of them we have to adjust. Okay, this one has to go quite a bit, so let's take care of that. We'll do that. Sorry for the very horrible off-camera thing. I really don't have the maneuverability to move Helios around and get the camera to get enough space here, so I apologize for that. Okay, just a shade more. we go. Oh, I'm sorry, that was totally off camera. I do apologize for that, but the piston's there now, and see, there it is. And let's go again for another one. We'll attach this one back here where that broken nub is. Thankfully, these pieces don't have any real like structural purposes. Like they don't actually hold. These pistons don't really hold any part of the model in place. So thankfully, the fact that that tab is there, not there, doesn't mean he won't stand or anything like that. It's just I have to glue it in such a way so cosmetically you won't notice it, and it'll be cosmetically pleasing. Okay, and then so now that piston is glued on, and then there's one underneath right there. So get this guy in there. He's gonna need a good chunk of trimming. And here, let me bring you down a little bit more towards that level so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. There we go. And so now we have 3 pistons connected. And so that's what he's going to look like on the other side, which I will do off camera. And we'll continue on to the next part, which will be either attaching the arms or the head. I don't know. It depends on which one I get done first. And so so basically, for the meantime, why don't we do a quick tour of the model. I'm sorry, I'm not doing anything else. I don't have anything else prepped and ready to continue on. So let's see, we got those pistons right there, and that's the little peg that's keeping his hips from falling over. And as you can see, one toe kind of stands up a little bit. I guess it kind of adds to more of the more of a motion action that he's doing, but, you know, he still stands on his own. I just gotta glue now. The next part that I'm gonna probably do, I'm probably gonna do it off camera just to, you know, save the Titan from any other damage. As you notice, I've been very damage prone with them lately. Gonna glue him to this bunker once some touch-up detail is finished, so it's a little bit nicer. Then there's gonna be a hole drilled through the bottom of this guy, through the bunker, and through his foot, and attached to this stand, which is going to have a little bit of terrain on it and everything to make it all nice and decorative. And then, like I said, we just have to attach his body to it. But as we can see, get a little tour of the room. You know, we got this guy. He sits up there nice and snug. See, right there. And now he's fully articulated. Articulatable. And actually, what we can do is we can attach this piece right here, which is the nuclear exhaust pipes for the reactor exhaust pipes. So let's take this, dab a little glue, and go and place those on there. And that is basically all that I am ready to do right now on Helios. And what we're going to do later is actually, do I have time to explain? Yeah, I have a little time left. What I'm going to do later to kind of, if you look, this chassis here is very plain and boring. Granted, the servitors are right there and they're pretty slick looking, and we got some nice detail going in the background there, but not much is really happening in here. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking one of the 4 servo skulls that came with the set, and I'm actually gonna, trying to get him into focus. I'm gonna try and get this guy. I'm going to paint them all up, finish him up. He still has some paint left to do. And then I'm going to put him in there. So he's sort of floating right here. So he's just like chilling in there. Sorry, you can't really see him too well, but he's going to be chilling in there. So there's a little servo skull floating around, you know, maybe doing some extra tech work that needs to be done. And that is all I can talk about for today, so until next time, this is Helios Raven and Helios signing off.